video. We left off at the barn before we switched over to a different game, but as you can see, I took it down because I don't want to make it like the other barn. I want to make it like something different. So I found the mini mangrove forest in my world after committing some acts of destruction, which would probably get me many years of imprisonment for destroying that mini forest. I acquired some mangrove planks, and they're not named, they're in here, and we're going to build it similar to a regular barn. What we're going to take a bunch of those, a bunch of mangroves. Let's do 2 for now. 1, 2, or 3 for now. And what we're going to do is we're going to do this. What am I doing? You can try to see how the mangrove looks better. I'm making a barn. That. Trying to do a roof line that looks a little more barn-like. Because right now I have these slabs, which are going to be this part of the roof. It's got to be more barn-like, because the last one I did was not really barn-like. Kind of like that. I don't even know if I could put a slab in there. I'd have to make mangrove slabs. Luckily, I got this thing here, or crafting table, I should say, where I can do that. Yeah, I can't. The heck am I doing? All right, that works. Because let's face it, Minecraft structures aren't like what they used to be. You can't just get away with plain basic structures. And I don't want to do a plain basic structure. Let's do that. Let's see if we can go to sleep. Oh yeah. Usually what happens is a bunch of zombies just start spawning in down here. Holy creeper town. Yeah, kind of essentially that's what I want to do. I want to build it more like a barn. Just because I think that would look more cool than the way I'm constructing it. Just witnessing some cat drama. That means we'd have to move this back, which I guess isn't that bad. This is my first time ever doing a structure like this in Minecraft. I'm usually just like so basic with my building that I want to try something different. Oh, I forgot to take down those parts. Like that. Then it doesn't look like this wall is just free floating either. It's being supported by the top part of the barn, which is what I want. Transfer those torches because we're gonna have mobs spawn in here if we don't. That's the last thing we need right now is mobs. Jesus, my cat is just, sorry for using that word. It's not really a good word to use. What are you doing, Theodore? And he's watching the fish. That cat does some really weird stuff at night. And he only picks at night to do it. Not during the day, when everybody's up and moving. Oh, great. Gotta get another axe. I hope, and I should have enough, more than enough. Yeah, it's gonna be a very wide opening in here. The only thing that kind of bugs me, but that would require shortening it even more. Which I don't really want to do. Why did I create a pixel axe? Why did I create a pickaxe? I need a axe. I know why I did that. Oh. I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in here. I did get this one. Fortune 1. I only bought it just because it had Fortune 1. There's a trading villager nearby. He had it. Wasn't I didn't want a lot of emeralds for it, only 8 emeralds, so why not? I got a lot of emeralds. Don't tell the neighboring villages that. Thinking I'll have a bunch of them on me. Until we go 3 high on this part. We should have more than enough mangrove to do that. What do you think? Does 3 high seem a little too high? It almost seems a little too high to me. Kind of styling it how I would build a barn in Fallout 4, because I've been playing that a lot lately, you know, with the release and finishing of yes, we got that mangrove plank. Want to know a fun fact about mangroves? They're based off of cypress trees. Similar to the cypress trees, they share the same properties where they can repel mold because they grow in swamps and practically sit in water. Very expensive wood, but can't buy it anywhere. Because I think it's considered protected under some sort of act or something because of their properties. Because realistically, if everybody could cut down a cypress tree or a mangrove tree to build their house, I know they're really good for water, repelling water. Problem is, if we move it in closer, like say we squeeze this side to here. Because realistically, that's kind of bugging me how that doesn't line up. The only thing I could think to do is to make it smaller. instead of having the barn like right next to the retaining wall, as you can see. I got so much cobblestone, it doesn't matter if I lose a few slabs of it. Doesn't need to be 100% perfect, but I want it to look at least decent. Because I've changed the design of the barn, it's gonna just look different. Oh, we can't lose mangroves. Mangrove planks are... For some reason they're hard to get a hold of. Unless your world's literally based in mangrove swamp. Besides the ones I have growing around my area, I'm very protective of them. Trust me, this is what happened when I built that tower. I literally took a long time to get that rounded look up there. And I am going to do a video on it. So I'm going to create a super flat world to show you how I built certain structures. kind of how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna put all this stuff back. You guys are wondering what that jingling and all that noise is in the background? That's my cat going nuts for whatever reason. Of course. And if we're gonna build it that road, makes sense to just do it this way right from the get-go. But at the end of the day, it'll be an interesting structure, and that's what I like. Because I'd rather it be a cool structure than just some random plain Jane structure that I built. Like my little shed up on the hill there by the pale oak trees. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. As you can see, that's a lot better. And I have no plan for this. I just kind of figured it out halfway through how I actually really wanted to build it. We got a cactus go in there. Let's use a gold axe. What else is going to get used for? It's going to sit there. I do have a gold sword that has really decent enchantments, so I'm just going to keep it. That's something I never understood, what the whole point of gold tools is. They're so easy to burn through them. Like, what was the point of gold tools, Mojang? You don't need to see me filling in the dirt there. That's for like off-camera stuff. Now we should be able to build 2 of those. Then we just reconstruct our stalls from scratch. We grab our slabs. Stay right back. Cats are being nuts again. And we just kind of build the walls up. So. And then that's how we construct our barn. And it's not this big monstrosity. Okay, we need to get a torch in there. There we go. I guess we'll have to figure out a different way to build our loft. Kind of like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you see how that looks a lot better, a lot more flushed out. There's a zombie in here. Oh, are you hiding? Oh no, you got armor. Where are you? I want your rotten flesh, but I do want your there we go. That's more barn looking. I don't know why I'm so set on it looking like a barn, but I am. It's gotta look cool. It's gotta look like something different, something I haven't built, and I've never built a structure like this before, so this is really new for me. And I guess if we build the loft, we can just put the ladder here. Yeah, that works. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was wondering was going to happen. Three. Two, three. 2, 3. We'll have to go craft another axe. Unless we just destroy another gold one. Let's just say there was no planning put into this barn. But now, with the way it's coming out, I like it. That's the way I want it to be. I want it to be different. I don't want it to look similar to what I've done in the past. I'm trying to build structures that are popular now as compared to building old school Minecraft structures, because been there, done that. That one has on breaking too. Yeah, no. Usually for a zombie. Now they like to hang down over there. See if we can enchant it. I'll take the efficiency. As you're probably saying down in the comments, you need to enchant your axes so that you're not and repair them. Well, that's what I'm going to do now. Alright, we need more of that. Oh yeah, look at that. Luckily, we got a lot of cobblestone, so we don't really got to worry in that aspect of needing cobblestone. There we go. There, that's kind of like the main structure of the barn. Completed. We're gonna do that out of oak. Just because I think oak would look a lot better. Need that chicken for as many times as I'm falling. Now it's time for the roof. We're gonna be cobblestone again. I'm gonna have to smelt some more copper. That's something I can do off of camera, off of video. So realistically, you guys don't need to really see that because I've already done that already. But yeah, roughly that's what it's gonna look like. Alright, I can live with that. That is a very barnest looking barn I've ever seen. It really fits with the farm style I want to do with this area. just do that for now. Yeah, I like that. Doesn't look 100% like a barn, but it's way better than the original design. And I can live with that. We still gotta add windows and other things to it, but I'd say the base structure of it is good. We do gotta add cauldrons back. Yeah, I would say that's pretty dang good. I'd say maybe the top roof could be changed to those slabs, but I would say that's pretty dang good. It's not huge and oversized, but it's still big enough for animals to fit in here with ease. So I'd call that a win. Anyways, I'll end the video off here. I really appreciate you watching. I really, really do. And we'll see you all in the next video. And yeah, bye.